On her 50th birthday, Elizabeth Sparkle, a former Hollywood star whose fame has faded over the years, is abruptly fired from her long-running aerobics TV show by the producer Harvey due to her age. Distraught, Elizabeth crashes her car when distracted by a billboard of her image being taken down. While at the hospital, a young nurse secretly gives her a flash drive promoting The Substance, a black market serum promising a younger, more beautiful, and more perfect version of herself. Intrigued and desperate, Elizabeth orders The Substance and injects a one-time activator serum. She convulses as her body creates a younger version of herself named Sue, who emerges from a slit in her back. The two must switch consciousness every 7 days, with the inactive body remaining unconscious and receiving an intravenous food supply. Daily injections of stabilizer fluid, extracted from the original body, are needed to prevent Sue from deteriorating. Sue quickly becomes a sensation as Elizabeth's replacement on the TV show, embracing a hedonistic lifestyle and relishing her newfound fame. She's even offered the chance to host the prestigious New Year's Eve show. Meanwhile, Elizabeth becomes a reclusive figure, plagued by self-hatred. As the end of her week nears, Sue parties and invites a man over, delaying the switch and causing Elizabeth's right index finger to age rapidly. Elizabeth contacts the supplier, who warns her about the consequences of overstaying in the other body. Despite sharing a consciousness, Elizabeth and Sue start to see themselves as separate people, growing to despise each other. Elizabeth resents Sue for neglecting the switching schedule, which accelerates her aging, while Sue despises Elizabeth's constant self-loathing. After a particularly chaotic episode, Sue hoards stabilizer fluid and refuses to switch back. 3 months later, on the eve of the New Year's broadcast, Sue runs out of stabilizer fluid. Desperate, she contacts the supplier, who tells her that she must switch back to replenish the supply. When they finally switch, Elizabeth finds herself grotesquely transformed into a deformed, near-hairless hunchback. Determined to stop Sue, Elizabeth acquires a serum designed to terminate her. However, still craving admiration, she hesitates before fully injecting the serum, instead resuscitating Sue and leaving both of them conscious. Realizing Elizabeth's intentions, Sue attacks and kills her, then proceeds to host the New Year's special. Without Elizabeth, Sue's body begins to deteriorate. In a panic, she attempts to create a new version of herself using leftover serum, ignoring the supplier's warnings. This results in the creation of a monstrous mutated version, Monstro Elisasue, with both Elizabeth and Sue's faces. Wearing a mask cut from an Elizabeth poster, Monstro Elisasue limps onto the live broadcast stage. The mask falls off, causing the horrified audience to erupt into chaos. A man decapitates her, only for a more mutated head to grow back. Her arm snaps off, drenching the audience in blood. Elisa Sue flees the studio, but collapses into a pool of viscera. Elizabeth's original face detaches from the gore, crawling onto the Hollywood Walk of Fame, where she hallucinates being admired before melting into a puddle. The next day, a floor scrubber cleans up her blood.